check this out. What you see right here on stage at the New York Auto Show 2023 is the updated, refreshed 2024 VW Atlas Peak Edition. And what this is, it's a more rugged, kind of adventure-ready mid-size crossover SUV. So in this video, we're going to walk all the way around it. We can look at all the features that this offers. And this segment is expanding drastically and very, very quickly. Just recently, we've done several videos and reviews of the new Honda Pilot TrailSport, also a rugged, kind of off-road ready, not a rock crawler, but a trail-ready three-row SUV. There is also, of course, the Ford Explorer Timberline. And another one is the Kia Telluride X Pro, and there's many others. So VW, Volkswagen wants to play in this game because the Atlas is already a quite capable and also redesigned three-row, fairly large family SUV. So as you can see, let's start up front. In Chicago just a couple of months ago, they showed us this fully redesigned face of the new Atlas. And it starts kind of with the lit up logo and of course the LED signature and some of the design that's kind of stretching out the grille in the front and making it, I think in my opinion, better looking than ever before and making it a little bit larger in real life and I think quite handsome and attractive. So, but then of course the Peak Edition is adding a few trim pieces. For example, here down below in the front bumper, and of course the theme continues up higher, and of course very important, this is the most critical piece of any vehicle that you want to take off the beaten path. It's the tire. So you can see this Continental Traction Plus technology tire. It even has this mountain symbol on it, well, this is a show vehicle, so it's been kind of clean, but I think the tread is pretty aggressive. Maybe not super aggressive. I don't see like little sipes for kind of snowy conditions, but this is supposed to grab some dirt, some rock, maybe some mud, and it's 255 60 R18, so it's an 18-inch wheel. Then let's take a look at the profile of the vehicle. And I think this is where this Peak Edition really shines because it kind of looks a lot more rugged than the standard Atlas. You can see that silver kind of a plate down below the doors. You can see the pronounced wheel arches and this element up here with the Peak Edition logo right in the front door. So I think it's a quite an attractive look. Also the roof rack, very functional. And the taillight, of course, new design for 2024. By the way, these are not quite reaching customers yet, so we don't have final pricing on this, but the current Atlas for 2023 has a price range between around $35,000 to $52,000, depending on your trim and setup. Of course, this is 4Motion. This is Volkswagen's all-wheel drive technology this is their brand that they've had for many years. And under the hood is the latest turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. So the VR6 or the 6-cylinder is no more. They have one power plant and updated interior. So let me show you the interior. So if you missed our other videos on the new Atlas, the interior is a little bit refreshed. They have a new center stack. And it's a little bit good and bad, I think. I think the overall design is really excellent, especially for the Peak Edition, because you do have orange stitching, you have some color, you have some, I think, great materials and logos and unique kind of fresh look to it. I really love that. But there's some haptic controls on the center console for the center screen. So depending on what you're doing, if you're kind of bouncing around on a trail, some of those controls may not be ideal. Of course, I still have to drive this to really get acquainted with it, but I'm just about 6'3", and look, I can lower my seat By the way, the seat is very comfortable, very supportive. And look at how much space I have. I have like a full hand of headroom, lots of leg room. This is a properly sized American proper SUV. You know, if you have a large family and if you want to go on a road trip, I think this is the way to do it. And once again, kind of the latest controls are down here, including on the steering wheel and the transmission shifter. You can kind of see it down here. So let me jump in the middle row and kind of show you that. I'm really liking the Peak Edition style. So once again, you can see kind of some of the trim. I really like that they brought kind of some of the contrast style to this. Otherwise, if it's all gray or black, it just doesn't quite invite you in. And this is a little bit more inviting. So I was sitting in the front. I did not move the seat. I still have leg room, still have really good headroom, and the panoramic sunroof is here. And I'm still got plenty of headspace. I feel very, completely not claustrophobic. It's just really, really spacious. Now let me try the third row. So this slides all the way forward like this, just with one flip of this lever. And Zach, look at this. There's a whole foot of space here, almost a foot.
Let's see, actually try to get in.
Okay, this could be easier than others.
Yeah, you just stepped into it.
I just jumped in. So hold on. My headrest is down. Okay, so it's a little dark in here, so my headroom is okay, but the seat cushion for a taller person is a little bit low, so my knee is a little bit higher maybe than I would like, but I could spend some time back here, or if you have some kids, you could, of course, have some kids in there. And even if I, don't move the center seat too far back, I still have leg room. So, and of course, this slides back and forth, offering you choice and options in seating. I really love this entry point. It's even larger than some full-size large SUVs, so that's quite nice. And then of course in the back, by the way, the hitches here, they did increase the towing capability a bit, so it's more useful than ever. And here's that headrest that I was playing with. And I actually can kind of just lower it for you right now. Lots of space. Let's see, there's no spare tire here. Maybe this is just for the show. I'm not exactly sure how this is configured as a show vehicle. But of course there could be either a tire repair kit or maybe a smaller spare tire. Let me kind of look underneath. Yeah, there's just an exhaust system under there as far as in the back. But this is nice to see. Zach, take a look. So it's 7-pin connector for trailer towing. So yeah, you can bring a sizable trailer with this. It's about 270 horsepower power plant, but it's turbocharged, so it has a lot of power. Like I said, the pricing is not available yet, including this Peak Edition. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. So they didn't actually lift the suspension. The additional height, maybe slightly larger tire diameter. That's where maybe you're getting a little fraction of an inch or a little bit better clearance. If I was doing it, I really like what Honda did actually, because they actually gave it a little bit more height and really, really solid skid plate underneath, or several skid plates. So, but if I was in the market for a 3-row, I think, and I was looking at the Atlas, I would go for the Peak Edition. I know it's going to cost a little bit more. We don't know how much more, but I just think the rugged appearance of it is really attractive, and it's such a usable space inside that it's a quite good one. So let me know what you think in the comments below. We have lots of coverage from New York Auto Show on alltfl.com. Tommy and Roman are in Moab, Utah, so there's some coverage from over there. off-road videos from Utah, and of course news coming at you here from New York. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.